here. No, I'm just messing with you. Hey, how y'all doing? Oh my God, this is so cool. Y'all come on in. I'm gonna get Randy, just give me a second. Finishing up my breakfast. I'll finish it later. Hey, Randy. Hey, Randy.
What?
We got something cool. Now, get
What?
up now.
I'm trying to sleep here. You leave me alone.
This is more important.
I can't look. If I take off my sleep mask, I won't be able to get back to bed. You know that.
Oh, trust me. You're gonna love this. This is better.
Jim!
It's better than that time we found that malt liquor in that barn last month.
Hey, malt liquor?
It's better than that.
What is it?
Surprise!
What's that?
We're on TV. We're gonna be on TV show.
I'm gonna be on TV.
Yeah, you're looking good.
Can you give us just like 1 minute?
What are you thinking? My balls are all hanging out. What are we doing on TV?
We're on TV because we're gonna make it big.
I don't want to be on TV. I work in an auction house. I'm a happy man.
Yeah,
Besides,
there
it's
you
happy
are.
around here.
There's the emotionality, is what that is.
I wasn't wearing no britches, and they came right in and just took pictures of me. I feel violated.
You's wearing hard britches.
I don't even know what that means.
You know, he's just been having a rough couple of months. Last night we kind of got into the bacon schnapps, and you know he's probably a little hurting, but you know it's fine. He'll be perfectly fine just as soon as he gets his clothes on and gets. Maybe I ought to make him breakfast. I don't know. Hey, y'all want to see some of my stuff? Fairly up-to-date computer. It's a little old, but it's still, you can still do some good stuff with it. Well, come here, you gonna get, oh, come here, I'm gonna get you. Woo! Oh, he's a sweetheart, yeah. He likes to French a little. It causes mouth infections, but he's a sweetheart nonetheless. Here's a picture of me when I was just little. Ain't that nice? I really wish I hadn't got kicked out, but you know, that's how it is when you know, troop leader's a little touchy. That's my wine rack. I've been trying to piece it together, but dang, if that ain't like a Where's Waldo a piecing shit together. Randy, you about ready? I think I still got another piece of fried chicken if you want it.
I want fried chicken. Get out of my way. Get out of my way.
Sorry. Shoot. He'll cool off. He'll just have a beer out there. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. A good old juice, that'll help him. A good old juice. Let me take him. I'm gonna take him a juice hour. Let me get some. You want some juice and saltines? Yep. Oh, but now, if you really want to, we don't have to go through with this.
I'm just laying in bed. You bring me juice and saltines right in there while I'm sleeping. This cameraman. Just turn it off for a minute. We gotta have a business meeting
Yeah.
here. Talk about this.
Start thinking about stuff.
Push that power button.
Yeah, it's off.
Listen, this could make us money.
Yeah.
So I ain't as mad as I was.
Well, good. That was.
But don't you have to sign stuff for this to happen? I don't remember signing nothing.
You remember when I said they was gonna turn off the gas? You remember that? You were using it? Like, it was a huge bill. And, you know, it was fine because we were making the money back.
Right.
But then I said, oh, they're going to turn the gas off. You need to sign that thing. Remember the regulation?
The gas regulation?
Yeah, because if you use so much gas.
Yeah, what's that got to do with this?
Yeah, that wasn't that. That was this.
All right. You erase what you got. We'll start all over, okay?
Yeah.
Look, we got to do like We gotta do like a proper intro to the show. That way, like something makes us look good and like a cool name. What do you think we ought to call it? We gotta have a business meeting about the name
All
and
right.
decide on something. So let's just go ahead. Let's do the intro. You ready? All right. So it's gonna start with some cool music. So look cool while the music's playing. And next we gotta say our names. Hey, I'm Randy Higgins,
And I'm Jim Polar.
and we are. And that's where we'll insert the. All right. Is that good? I had no idea that I was gonna get woke up with a camera in my face and my best friend in the world telling me that I was gonna be a famous soda sponsor.
I feel bad about that.
You ought to. I was bamboozled. He come in like in February whenever he sent off the footage to y'all, which I don't even know what's on that. But anyway, we're gonna
That's
talk about that in
good.
a business meeting.
You remember the webcam,
I'm,
man?
I'm telling a story here.
All right.
He come in February and said, "You've been using too much gas, and the gas company said you got to sign this release." So I sign it because I'm not a lawyer. I don't know what to sign and what not to sign. And of course, I was signing the release for this, so now I'm trapped. I can't afford to break some contract with Hollywood Fancies, so I gotta do it. I don't even have a choice anymore. But when I think about the sponsorship and the leather jackets with my face on them, I think, all right, ain't so bad.
And we're gonna show the real way that that Southern people live day to day.
Yeah, there's a lot of lies and misconceptions about Southern culture, and
You go to New Hampshire.
they
you
don't
go-
know.
Yeah, they don't know.
They don't know.
Yeah, they think
They
because
th-
they live in a world of apples and cheeses.
And books. We must have been 5 years old.
Yeah, we was over. I had Gruff.
Yeah, that was probably the smartest dog I'd ever seen. See, this dog used to come in my yard, and it started happening all of a sudden, right? I didn't know, but all of a sudden this real smart dog knew all kind of tricks, bring newspaper to me, right? I mean, he would do this stuff where like I would lay on my hands and knees in the yard, kind of up, like make a bridge, and he'd run, jump off my back over my mama's Civic. The coolest thing you ever seen, okay? Now one day I'm playing with this car and this kid with long hair and fingernails shows up. I thought, man, that chick is hot. But it was Jim. That was his dog. It was his dog Gruff in my yard, and I taught his dog new tricks.
See, I didn't have a lot of friends growing up because, as he said, you got long hair anywhere and you're a male, you're gonna have some problems. There's a lot of discrimination left in the world.
And when you're a kid, your best friend's supposed to be your family members, cousins, brothers, and stuff. But I was an only child, and then
And I was too.
yeah, well, I had a sister, but we don't get along, so I could say I'm an only child. But anyway, my family hated us, and so I didn't have nobody, and I was so happy when that dog came along. Oh, buddy, here's a friend, and then the dog had an owner who was my age, and it just made sense. And I think through school,
Yeah, and
I didn't have a lot of friends, and you didn't have a lot of friends, and so we was each other's friends. We kind of went off on our own, did our own thing.
we didn't need anybody else. They're just slowing us down.
We didn't play any sports. We just kind of did whatever we do, just
Well, I like to play. I like to play them. I like to play them video games, and
those aren't a sport.
they're
They sports.
they got a name for it now. It's called esports.
It is now NASCAR. There's a sport. You gotta-
NASCAR's all. I will say this: if you play a racing video game, the only difference between it and NASCAR is getting a big cardboard box with that video game and have somebody shake it. Now there's no difference.
There's no difference between a highly skilled driver executing a turn at 200 miles an hour and some guy in a cardboard box playing a video game.
Nope.
All racers in the world. My buddy Jim Polar's got a message for you he wants to send. Go ahead, Jim.
I love NASCAR, but y'all need to start putting curves that go more than one direction in your damn tracks.
They have road tracks. It's a thing they do. There's no pleasing you. He calls races games
Ah, gotcha.
because he don't know what he's talking about. which is another way he's like a woman. I know probably most everything about sports.
Oh, then how come you was saying they were doing all them errors in soccer?
I know most everything about American sports. All right? You know who knows about sports outside of this nation?
People outside of this nation?
Well, or communists, which is essentially the same thing.
You like that? You like that Call a Soldier?
Look, killing's fun.
It is fun,
So that's why I like it. You can kill.
and also you temporarily had your. We both had our permits revoked for a little bit for deer hunting because of that.
I don't think we should discuss legal issues.
Well, it's
Here.
not really legal anymore. It's just.
No, it's illegal, and that's why we shouldn't discuss it.
Oh, okay.
Just strike that.
I'll plead the fifth.
Strike that last bit. I plead the fifth on that issue, that particular issue.
I played the 13th.
Nope. 13th Amendment's about like got to keep your dogs on a chain. Yeah.
Shoot.
Yeah.
What about Bullroy?
I mean, if you want to violate the Constitution by letting your dog run around the yard, ain't none of my business. I like it,
He's
but
an
if he gets,
inside dog.
well, you don't have to chain your dog inside. Your house is the
You
chain.
just said. Wow, that's.
Have you ever studied the law at all? Do you know anything about the law and the Constitution and the history of our nation? This wonderful
Yeah.
nation, the greatest nation in the history of the planets.
Well, there's only a few nations outside of Earth. I think them latest. I think them latest NASA anal probes would
Would you shut
tell
up?
you different.
You got to get off that internet. It's making you dumb. What are you talking about? Nothing.
I'm talking about nothing. Like there was nothing, no universe, no nothing. You know, you talk about God created everything. Well,
How you supposed to imagine nothing? I can't imagine nothing. Because I imagine me there, and I ain't nothing. That's the dumbest thing ever. You can't even write about nothing.
You can get it in your head. Bear with me.
You might get nothing in your head.
Bear with me.
All right.
Bear with me. Think real hard. Shia LaBeouf's career.
Who? Is that it, that Egyptian chick?
Yeah.
I like her. Whew. She got titties.
Now you got something in your head, though.
I got them Egyptian titties on my head.
Woo. Okay. Well, so it said in the beginning there was nothing, and then God created it, right?